Now let's make an exercise. So let's start with a sketch. Let's take an elongated hole profile. So I deleted the dimension and I just want to modify it like this. So I'm just going to make this first one 25R, the radius. So this is very big. No problem here. This is why it's important to add dimensions from the beginning of the sketch, because scale will ruin your sketch sometimes. Let's make this one R12. So let's add the datum planes at this point here. We'll make this 0 like this. So this is the first sketch. And the second sketch, let's create this on the perpendicular plane here. So from here, using the profile tool, let's design a shape like this, and after that we will add all the constraints. Select all of those. Let's use the mirror command. And I'm going to use the plane here to mirror. Here I'm going to finish this profile with a line. And here let's add a few dimensions. So let's add between this line and this line 23. Between this line and this line, this is 14. This is going to be 8. And also this one is going to be 8. And between this point and the horizontal axis, I want 35 millimeters. And between this point and the horizontal axis, I want 75. Between this line and the horizontal axis, I want 25. And the length from here to here, this one is going to be 137. So I'm just going to hide this sketch 18 for a second. And now let's add some corners. Let's add the first one here. Make this one 10. And in here, if I select this point, hold on the control key, I select this point. If I click the corner tool here, up here, I can write 10, enter. So we get radiuses, and then we select this point, this point, this point, and this point. The same. Select the corner tool, and we do this 20. Just a quick check here. This is ISO constraint. I want to make sure preset profile closed. Okay. Exit the sketch. Now let's unhide the other sketch. So this is what we have. And if we use now solid combine, select the sketches, click OK. So we get this solid, which is a combination between the two profiles. So now let's create a sketch on this plane. Let's start with a circle from the 0 point. And then let's make a bigger circle here. Let's have here a circle from with the center on the horizontal axis. Then up here let's have small circle like this, and I want to mirror this on the other side of the horizontal axis. Here, if we use the B tangent line, we click between this one and this one, just double click here and add those tangent line, and then add the dimension between those two lines, the angle. And then if I select this line, hold down the control key, select this line, select the horizontal axis, so we can do symmetry with the angles. And I need tangency between this circle and this circle, and this circle and this circle, need tangency. Then just trim here, 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 and this part of this circle. And now we need another circle here with the center on the horizontal axis. Okay, let's add some diameters. This one, let's make this one 36. Let's make this one 12, and we need some dimensions between them. So between this one and this one, let's make this a horizontal dimension, and the same here between this one and this one. Make sure this is horizontal, and between this line and this edge here, so those are parallel. Okay, and this is 8, this is 8. Between this line and the edge here, this is 8, and from this point to the vertical axis here, this is going to be 100, and this circle here is going to be 5. And here let's design a dent. So I want to make sure that it doesn't take any constraints around here. So the only one acceptable will be parallelism between this line and this line. And then I want 90 degrees between this one and this one, so that's perpendicular. The same here, this is perpendicular. So I want to control the position of this on an angle. To do that, I need to add a line from the middle of this line, from the middle point of this line here to the center here. Make this a construction element, and click on this line, hold down the control key, click on this one and the line. Let's make some symmetry here. So this is okay. Let's make this 3.5. And between this line and our circle here, let's make this 7. So now I'm left with the angle, but first I need to trim this one and this one. So the angle here, I'll make this relative to the horizontal axis. Let's make this 38. And in fact this one, let's make it 5. So now, just to check that I have all profile closed, exit the sketch, and now let's just create a pocket, and here I want to next on both limits. Click OK. So this is what we're going to get, and then let's add some fillets. So let's select those edges, this one, hold the control key, this one, and this one, and also this one. Make this about 2 millimeters. Click OK. So this is the part. Let's hide the planes. Make sure you save this if you want to keep it, but it's not necessary because we are not going to use this in other projects. So I hope you like this and see you in the next video.